Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, May 7, 2025. Today and tomorrow are especially strong for ideas, plans, and conversations. Mercury's aspects raise the mood and encourage positive thinking. You're in particularly good shape for thoughts and conversations about money, family, the past, or home life. Business thinking is excellent. You are inclined to want to share and discuss ideas with people close to you, and this can be very fruitful. Instead of repeating old patterns that are keeping you in a rut, you're inclined to try a different approach. This way, you can make satisfying progress on a money-making or home-related idea or project. You're dreaming up possibilities. There is nothing better than feeling safe, free, and supported in your home, especially when it's with the one that you love. As mental Mercury dances through the heavens, he'll shout out via a sextile to Jupiter, the planet of miracles and joy, now located in your solar house of home, family, and domesticity. This means that you'll have a beautiful moment to talk with your one and only about ways you can have more fun, laughter, and passion within your living space. If single, chat with your roommates or pals about how you can throw an event to entertain all the hotties. Ease up on your coworkers, especially those who keep the place running while you're bringing in the new projects. Your criticisms inevitably come out sounding harsher than you intend. You hope that hard work will be rewarded but are sometimes confused by the lack of acknowledgement from others. Sometimes our hard work is invisible to those we want to impress. This can be for reasons we don't understand at times, but the important lesson is to be focused on yourself. There is no one you need to impress more than yourself. Put your energy into creating the healthiest body you can. Exercise, diet, and rest are the tasks at hand, every day. If you haven't had a day out with your family in a while, this is the perfect time for it. Trying to get a lot of work accomplished can be an exercise in futility. If you do have to get a few things done first, just make your fun plans for this evening. It certainly wouldn't hurt to break the daily routine once in a while. Perhaps taking everyone out for dinner or to a movie will bring the enjoyment everyone needs. The moon's first visit to your work sector since Mars returned was always going to both add fuel to his work passions, fighting and competitive spirit, and give you a better sense of where to channel this. By the time the moon leaves tomorrow, it will have formed a friendly aspect to all 5 planets in your income sector, including Venus, the planet of money, who only returned 4 days ago. This is keeping you emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware, just as the planets on the income and job fronts are hitching their wagons together. The same is happening on the communication and relationship fronts. Even before the moon returns to your relationship sector tomorrow, there has been growing support between the communication and relationship gods for over a week, and over the coming days, when the sun and moon join forces, this will only continue. Meanwhile, with Jupiter just 5 days away from your romantic sector and the start of your luckiest year for love in over a decade, the moon's departure 2 days ago has already put your hearts over the horizon radar on alert. Cancer, protect your emotional space with grace. Your quote of the day: boundaries are bridges to self-respect. Your color of the day is pearl white, reflective and pure. Lucky numbers 2, 8, 17. You may feel extra sensitive. Don't judge it, guide it. Someone's actions speak louder than their words. Believe what you observe. Nourish your body and mind today. Silence is sacred, not empty. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 7, 2025. Whether you're tuning in out of habit, curiosity, or simply hoping for a little inspiration, know that you're in the right place. These moments of reflection can be so powerful, especially when life feels busy, uncertain, or just a little bit strange. Today's reading invites you to pause, reconnect with yourself, and listen to the messages the universe may be trying to whisper your way. The first card that came through for today is the Knight of Wands, dynamic, bold, and full of fire. This card signals movement and passion, the kind that wakes you up in the morning with a sense of purpose. Maybe you've been sitting on an idea or dreaming about a change but haven't made a move yet. This card is a green light. Take a step. Send the message. Start the project. It doesn't have to be perfect. The Knight of Wands is not about flawless execution, it's about daring to go after what lights you up. Think back to a time when you acted on a spark of excitement and how that led to something amazing. Today holds that same kind of potential. Next we see the Two of Pentacles, which brings in the theme of balance and time management. Let's be honest, we've all had days where we feel like we're juggling flaming swords while riding a unicycle. Life demands a lot from us: work, relationships, responsibilities, and still trying to carve out space for ourselves. This card doesn't scold you for feeling overwhelmed. Instead, it's a gentle nudge to check in. What can you delegate, pause, or simply say no to? You're not meant to carry it all at once. Sometimes, balance looks like letting one ball drop so you can focus on what matters most. Our third card is the Queen of Cups, and she's bringing in some deeply nourishing energy. This is a card of compassion, intuition, and emotional depth. If you've been moving through heavy feelings lately, she encourages you to hold space for yourself with the same tenderness you would offer a friend. If someone close to you has been going through something, this card reminds you of your power to comfort, not always through words, but simply by being present. You might find yourself feeling more sensitive today, more attuned to what's unspoken. Trust that. Your emotional intelligence is a gift, not a weakness. The Ten of Pentacles follows, and this one brings a beautiful message of legacy, stability, and connection to your roots. This card often appears when something you've been working on is starting to bear fruit, not just in a material sense, but emotionally and spiritually too. It could be a family breakthrough, a sense of home within yourself, or a milestone that reminds you how far you've come. If you felt disconnected or uncertain about the future, this is your reminder that the seeds you've planted are growing, even if it's been slow. Keep watering them. You're building something lasting. Finally, we round out the spread with the Star, one of the most hopeful and uplifting cards in the deck. The Star is the light after the storm, the faith that flickers on when everything else feels dim. It's a promise that healing is happening, even when you can't see all the pieces yet. This card calls you back to your dreams. What hope have you been holding close to your chest, afraid to speak aloud? What future vision have you almost given up on? The Star says, don't. You're not foolish to believe in more. You're brave. And you're not alone in that. So, to bring this together, today's spread: Knight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Star paints a picture of action guided by balance, emotional strength, and long-term hope. There's a rhythm to today that moves between bold motion and gentle reflection. Let yourself dance between the two. You don't have to choose one or the other. You're allowed to be both the dreamer and the doer, the giver and the one who receives. If this message resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it. What part of the reading spoke most clearly to where you are right now? Have you been navigating a period of change, or finding moments of peace in the middle of the chaos? Share your experience in the comments. Not only does it help you reflect, it creates space for someone else to feel seen too. Remember, no matter what today brings, you already carry everything you need to meet it. Be bold. Be gentle. Be honest. And above all, be yourself. That's more than enough.